What's up, y'all? It's your girl back with another video. Okay, this is your inner child reading, and hope that you guys enjoy this and you watch this at the divine timing that you feel called to. Okay, we're gonna get right into this. Okay, y'all. All right, love y'all, and thank you for tuning in and watching this. I probably won't be paying attention to the comments at all, so if you guys comment something, just know I'm not looking. Also, if you guys want to send me any Sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened. So my phone, not sure what's going on with it, but recently it's been really weird. Every time I seem to be doing something really important, all of a sudden it's switching off by itself. It's just it will literally pause the screen. As you guys see, I have no control over it, and then it will just I'll just have to like deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So, um, if you guys have been experiencing some type of weird disturbances or strange happenings, I wouldn't worry about it. And just know that you guys, while I do this video, this is an inner child reading, so I'm not going to be able to focus on the chat. But I appreciate you guys coming in here. But yeah, if you guys saw that switch up, I just want you guys to know and be a witness to the fact that I'm not doing that purposely. I'm not cutting off the camera or anything weird. I can't do it's no Wi-Fi situation. It's the phone. The phone is literally, I don't know if I need to get a whole and completely new phone, but I don't think it's really that. I think it's some type of glitch. Maybe some type of glitch you guys are experiencing. You know what I'm saying? So just know that that can't stop anything you guys have going on. I feel like you guys are being the glitch in your life that you want to see more of. So embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Embrace the glitch. Embrace the weird seeming happenings when something seems to be not going in the direction or the what you think is in your favor. Because sometimes we don't really even know that. We'll think we need to be doing this, or at this time we should go here, and it's like we're being protected from all kind of other things. You know what I'm saying? Just not just being late or just having a little hiccup or whatever. Because while I was off, I realized my phone wasn't charging. So it's like weird. Like just kind of take your time because then you'll get to see. But getting into the reading, I'll make sure I timestamp when we actually started. Um, if you watch my inner child readings before, then you guys know that this is a twin flame type reading, type spread, okay? Divine masculine, divine feminine type of spread, okay? We look at the inner mother and the inner father like they are our parents for our inner child. So this is an inner child reading, and we're looking at it from those two perspectives, making sure that we're getting in alignment and we're getting in tune with ourselves first before we want to actually start pulling people, places, and things into our life to, go back and forth with and be with and intermix with and all that type of stuff. So, uh, yeah, just look at it like this whole reading is about you and your masculine energy, or you and your feminine energy, and how you're looking at the energy and working with yourself to heal any type of collective inner child wounds that we're all experiencing, or even specific messages and you get them, like how you can just work with your own inner mother and father, your own divine masculine, divine feminine energy to, you know, either keep whatever you have going on going, or make sure nothing, can cut you off or can block you out of an opportunity that is actually very much for you. And once again, you guys, this is the inner child reading, so I appreciate you guys, coming in here chit chatting, but I will be just focused solidly on the video, okay? So, because usually I would do these regular live, but I was like, StreamYard is cool because you can always come back even if like something happens for this exact type of shit. So, um, it's just a little bit better if the phone turns back off. Don't worry, I'll come right back and finish where we left off. Yeah. Speaking of Mercury direct and all that type of direct energy we're getting, you know what I'm saying? Direct cutoffs. Then whatever negative forces y'all have been dealing with, don't worry about them. So for the greater good and the harm of none, I'm gonna get these messages out to y'all. That's our little protection barrier spell. And once again, it's a twin flame, divine masculine type reading, but it's the focus on you coming together with your own masculine feminine energy. Because once you do that, once you have a great relationship with yourself, you can have a great relationship with just about anyone. But this is spiritual, so we're talking about spiritual connection, getting more spiritually tuned with ourselves, as above, so below type shit. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out cards from my daily tarot deck. Okay. Some cards fell. Some of you guys could be going through something. Definitely some cutoffs, fall offs, whatever in the past. You could have been just thinking about things in the past that fell off or you cut off or whatever, and looking at it now in retrospect, like, okay, making sure you're not repeating anything is really good. Like you're not going back to things that take you guys out of this Nine of Pentacles, or you guys know the way to the Nine of Pentacles. So don't be going back and forth, or even if something happens, you don't get confused, or if someone tries to put you in that Two of Swords energy, no, you keep going towards that motherfucking Nine of Pentacles. You know what you're supposed to be doing, okay? I don't care if it's your own damn mama, your own damn blood, okay? Or somebody you care about that you think is in the Nine of Pentacles, or is actually doing much better than y'all. Follow your own compass, okay? Please. You know what you're supposed to be doing. It could look, we could be doing the same thing, but somebody, the way you do it and the way somebody else does it's different. AKA somebody meant to be a doctor and somebody meant to be a tarot reader. And we might be doing the same thing, but just in different ways. Do it your way. Do not try to do it like other people. Okay? All right, you know what? I'm going to pull out Stories to Share cards, actually. So I'm going to get 3 of these. We're going to do 2 spreads. So that's another thing I do for these readings. If you haven't watched before, okay. And please make sure you like the video so I can stay in the algorithm. Y'all saw what they did to my story shit. My story not even up there no more. Like, what the heck? All right, first card. I don't know if this is the masculine. We always find out, is this the masculine or is this the feminine once we're in it. Like, I don't just be like, oh, this is the masculine energy, or oh, this is the feminine energy. I just start pulling cards, and then about halfway through it, I do 2 spreads. We find out through the first spread, is it the masculine we're talking about or is it the feminine? So it's a little fun element there. You know what I'm saying? But it says, what makes you happy? Okay. Maybe you guys have been more like a somber. I just heard somber, like, when you're deep doing your shadow work, sometimes you need to be pulled out of it, because sometimes you go too deep, and like this is how you see those people who get real lost in all this spirituality stuff, and they just like kind of fly off the hinges. And it's like that's why I do in my course. If you haven't got the course yet or done the course yet, just to heal your inner child on your own time, I talk about that in the course. And you can do it through it's this balloon method, the breathing technique that I use that kind of help ground yourself so you're not just getting lost in your own la la land as well. Okay. It says, what is your most important lesson in life? All right. What's the most important lesson in your life? And it says, who is your hero? I'm not gonna lie, as soon as I pulled this card out, I did feel more masculine. I feel like this was like a divine masculine energy or reading, but at the same time I don't know. Okay. So y'all know I got these cards the other day. I'm gonna pull these out, and then I have my little tarot cards out today. For some reason, they've ended up in my hand, so I think they want to be. I think these daily tarot cards want to be the main tarot. They want to be. They said they're the one. Okay. All right. So let's see what is some Demon Slayer type messages for y'all under these cards. And then I'll pull out the tarot to clarify what are some things that y'all been dealing with or having a really slayer. That's what it seems like we're talking about. Shit y'all gotta slay, shit y'all gotta cut off. Okay, or y'all been cutting off because the title is they just hating because they can't come. So yeah, a lot of you guys are having to cut shit off. Damn. I know. It's okay, you're gonna be fine. I know it's annoying though. It's like I don't wanna have to keep doing this. But there's a way to cut things off, but you don't have to just separate completely. You know what I'm saying? It's like a mental cutoff, an emotional cutoff. Sometimes we be connected in ways we shouldn't even be connected like that. It's our own inner child wounds that's got us, a little imbalance. So we don't want to go too much to the toxic femininity at all, or the toxic masculinity. And that's what this reading is about. And the main focus of this channel, like keeping us out of that shit, keeping us 10 steps ahead of all of this crazy societal bullshit, okay? And the shit that traumatizes us. Oh, y'all saw that, right? The shit that traumatizes us on a fucking collective level. The phone just fell, but it just felt so intense. It wasn't even like a regular fall. It was like fall. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Maybe something happened during fall for a lot of y'all, and it's just now starting to. That's actually I think when Mars went Mars went into retrograde. So some of you guys, you know, hey, be mindful of that. You know, it could be some things coming back full circle right now for you to like look at, or it might even feel like, damn, why the fuck that just happened like that? And it's like, for all you know, it was something good. You need some of y'all need some shit to mix up so you can even fucking. You said that was for sure a tower card type, right? That was some tower card shit. I mean, this Capricorn season, they run the tower card too, right along with Aries. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, shit, some of y'all needed the damn tower. The tower came and helped you out, actually. Maybe push some energy away, or got you guys right up out of some bullshit or a situation you might have been almost in, or that the first card that's coming out is these. Okay, a relationship, a dynamic. Okay, that toxic masculinity or femininity I was just talking about. Because some of y'all ain't know the difference. What makes you happy? You ain't know if the toxic shit was making you happy, the happy shit. You couldn't tell, oh, okay, this is real. So we already getting into it. And then one of my candles just gonna go out randomly. Okay, yes. It's like noticing there's some things. I always talk about the two different types of fear. So you have a fear that protects you, and then you have a fear that just holds you back. I think some of you guys are really, really understanding the two differences. That's why I was able to say, like, this is a fucking simple goddamn. This is a simple fault. That was like my phone just fell, but it's like something about y'all senses, your ability to sense things. You're gonna be able to pick up now when something's actually really a threat to you, and when it's not, and when you're just fucking tripping, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we all do it. Like, I don't even know how this card got out, but we're taking it. Nine of Swords. Okay. Okay, this looks like two different type of dynamics. If you guys were in some third party shit, you're seeing the difference now. You are seeing the difference now. Okay, or these people, whatever third party matters, or everybody in the party is seeing the party and how we partying, and now motherfuckers is a little too drunk and it's not fun no more. You know what I'm saying? So you guys could have also left some circumstances like this. Yo, they both got microphones. Yeah, if you're an artist or something, you could have been seeing something heavily going on in the fucking industry or whatever, and now it's almost like you guys, maybe through doing something you love or that makes you happy, you avoided some type of distorted toxicity or some drama or something falling off, like something that is important to y'all or that you need to be um kind of like holding on to, or should, I don't know, it's like you avoided maybe even a falling out shit with somebody you care for because you guys actually listen. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get lost in the fog. You didn't get lost in the mist. Okay, misty fire tale. You know what I'm saying? It's my channel. So, but I do see a side, another side that may have, and it's just like now kind of waking out of it. So this could be like two opposing energies. Like you guys are in one energy, and this other party or this other person, place, or thing reminds you of this energy, or this energy has just been around, and this is what you've been dealing with. Like, you know, maybe up at night, maybe very much worried, maybe thinking about a lot of different stuff. But at the same time, if this is positive for you, this is like a aha moment. Like, oh my god, I wasn't just worried about nothing for nothing. Like, yeah, you were fucking slaying demons and shit in your sleep and fighting all kind of mind control and manipulation and tower card moments that could have actually affected you in like a serious way. Some of you guys just thought y'all was tripping. No, you're following your heart. You're following what makes you happy. Okay, it says what is the most important lesson in your life. Some of you guys just learned your most important lesson in your entire life. Like, and it's good because now you're coming on the other side, and you probably didn't even think you could. You probably thought this tower was gonna that was gonna be it, and it wasn't. That was like what you needed to get here. And some of you guys are just realizing that. Like, yeah, sometimes your worst moments are falling. Shit, I know I fucking did. What fell? Like, y'all don't even know. Like, what? But that shit can really, if you come up out of it and you don't let the universe or whatever just take you down. Look at the happy birthday song playing. I got the radio on right now, being just strange. Why I got the radio playing? I don't judge me. Don't judge me. I do what I do and you do what you do. Let me be who I be, okay? Because I ain't judging. So some of you guys, maybe there was like a weird high school YMCA. Some of y'all reminiscing hard. Can y'all stop? Like, I get in this loss. We're trying to stay focused on the present, okay? You know what I'm saying? Can y'all stop? All right. Some of you guys do live in the present, some people don't. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and I'm just talking about like, look at this card, erotic. I don't even know what this word means. Do y'all see that word? It's you probably can't. Y'all probably can't. Yeah, but whatever was making you guys feel like real enslaved and tied and fucking tried, that shit is being enslaved and tried. That shit is being like hung. You know what I'm saying? Not the other way around. Okay, so heroes. Let's see what the last tarot card is for this slide. But overall, I see people keeping it simple. You know, could be some industry shit or could just be like a job and you guys navigating or just like life shit. If you're young and you still like anywhere below 24, 25, you just finally understanding like some very important life lessons for yourself that you needed to learn so you can even get all the shit you want to achieve or do, or you know what I'm saying? You had to go through this little lost in the sauce almost energy or phase. Some people did get lost, and maybe that's who you're learning from. Like, oh, some people didn't, you know what I'm saying, and knew how to like make the sauce work for them. You know what I'm saying? So just keep it going. But I do feel like a distracting energy, like a very like foggy, weird, distracting energy that it could even been like depression. You guys, some of you guys could have just been depressed, having a lot of anxiety. Another thing called when you really get out of, if you really, really grew up in a toxic environment or dynamic growing up as a child, some of you guys, this is like complex, you know, PTSD, where basically you're trying to find your joy, you're trying to stay in touch with your happiness, with that sense of joy like when you were a kid, but you've been through so much before you even really started moving on and becoming the person you're supposed to be, that you're kind of fucked up in the head. Or even if you're an adult, you still been through so much toxicity from that home where everything starts, at home as a child, that it's trickled so much into your real life that you're just starting to like see that, and you may think sometimes like you're tripping, and that's not always the case. Okay, a lot of times even if you are tripping, it's like no, you're having like an emotional meltdown or an anxiety attack, or you are responding to some type of trigger that once is process, it will help you see subconsciously what's really going on with you, what really happened to you. And a lot of you guys may just be starting to um, more so connect with yourself in a cognitive way. You're making those connections. Shout out to cognitive connections. You're making those connections. You know what I'm saying? Like you're starting to understand, like, why do I behave in these ways, or why do I act like that, or damn, what was that? Did I just panic? You know what I'm saying? Did I just have a moment? I just heard maybe you guys have seen that from these people or understood mental health or mental issues on a larger level, or you really understand mental illness, and maybe you've seen some people have an episode or whatever, or you're just learning how not to judge. Like you're getting the difference between your whole world and other people's worlds. And I think this is actually kind of good for y'all, even though it may feel a little weird or just uh you know, it's not always as the observer a moment for you to like be in everything. Sometimes you do have to take a step back and just allow people to be, okay? Because what makes them happy may make you sick, okay? What make, or like their heaven may be your hell, or your heaven may be theirs. So this is getting out of that. Some of you guys, this may have a big thing around traditions and what you're traditionally familiar with or made to feel like you should be doing or shouldn't be doing. Like a lot of you guys are just getting a grasp on what's your truth. How do you see things? Do you see it? Do you see the glass half empty in life, or do you see it half full? Do you see it half empty or half full? Some of you guys are just gonna have to ask yourself this question, or asking yourself what makes you happy is gonna help you keep that cup full for the most part. I am saying community. So some of these people in your past or whatever could have to do with people in your community or people you thought were in your community, in your same soul family, but they're not, you know what I'm saying, or vice versa, or just understanding the role that you play in all of these different things that have taken place, right? So that led you here, maybe to this space of feeling like you like, well, damn, why do I even have to see that? Like, I don't know. Once you get to a certain point, just being spiritual, being wise, being aware, you just naturally do, even when you don't want to. And honestly, it's kind of like, in a strange way, you have to take responsibility if you don't like something to make yourself happy, to keep yourself happy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. It's hard to be awake. And so I'm not going to keep looking at the chat, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm really supposed to just be doing this, but I have actually liked you guys interacting with the messages. So don't feel like you have to stop leaving a comment or anything. Thank you. I appreciate you guys being here. And I really want to say I love y'all from the bottom of my heart, seriously, because sometimes if we don't have people to share our experiences with, it will make us feel cuckoo bananas. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no, you're fine. You're just growing up just like your parents are, just like your grandparents are in the world, in life, trying to figure out your way to go through things, your own journey, your unique way. So I think you guys have found your own unique way. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys had to just clear through this fog because if you hadn't, maybe you would have got lost in your parents' shit and you would have almost became just like them unknowingly. So this is doing a lot of deep subconscious work, and this is good. Eighth house vibe, Scorpio energy with that Seven of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords. Okay, it says, "What's the most important lesson?" I don't know for what groups it is. It feels like there's like 3 or 4 different type of groups here, but some of you guys could be grieving or could be like getting over a loss of some type of relationship or something that's ending or that's completing itself. You know what I'm saying? Or that needs to complete itself and like having to really release that. It could be with a feminine energy from your past. It could be a mother figure. It could be a family structure. Um, but it could also be on a societal level. But whatever this lesson is, it's going to help you actually get what you wanna achieve, what you actually want to do. You know what I'm saying? But it might require you guys to have to leave behind what you've always known, or even lessons you thought you learned, but you didn't see the full question of it. You know, what I mean, the full. I'm sorry, I looked at the thing. I'm trying not to look at the comments, you guys, right now. It made you look at the full like 360 of the situation, and now the lessons that you learned, they're getting a deeper meaning. You're finally getting the answers to questions that you've been asking for a very long time, and actually maybe not really caring about when the answer's gonna come when if you do have questions about certain things because your understanding will come in divine timing. You know what I'm saying? And some of you guys, maybe your anxiety or whatever is starting to get relief because you're starting to get a lot of clarity actually in really confusing times. You're starting to get a lot of understanding and overstanding of why situations played out in a very misunderstanding time. But I feel like the more work you do, the more you can better understand people, where they're coming from, and overstand them as well, and see how you adjust to that. Because it's like the deeper you go, the deeper you can connect with others, and really see the status of their mental health or yours, or better navigate that. Like, okay, is this person really operating from this space or not? You know what I'm saying? From this space or, from because there's 2 types of people that go to a party. There's some people who go to distract themselves, and there's some people who go to celebrate. So that's kind of that vibe right there. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you guys are just seeing that. Maybe even seeing like what was going on with your folks and stuff like that, and getting out of that and realizing like you can't build a new house on the past. Like you have to like settle your differences, settle the odds, settle like release the resentment, release what has once happened to you guys. Like at some point you just really shout out to I'll tag it below. I'll tag the video, but um Astro Parnell, if I'm not mistaken, he was talking about in his video with another um amazing creator, I think, or a YouTuber. And I think her name I forgot her name, but I'll tag the video for you guys to watch. But the mantra or the affirmation that they put in there was um which is actually the first step of my inner child course in the event. If you guys are able to come to the event this year, I think it's going to be in sometime around March, into Pisces season. Okay. Um, they said, as I step out of victimhood, forgiveness is inevitable. So that's just like a cool thing to say to yourselves. I think it's beautiful. I think it's delightful. You know what I'm saying? To hear that, because it's kind of that vibe. Like once you step out of victimhood, forgiveness is inevitable. But sometimes until you forgive, you can't see shit fully. You can't see anything clearly. Like you can't. You just kind of lost. And maybe somebody was like this, but now they're starting to realize like maybe even something you guys went through with someone else. Someone's kind of upset, like, damn, I really want to go with them, but they're getting the lesson now, even if they were kind of resisting it or not really wanting to learn it. Like, at some point, spirits do get irritated with each other, but we really get to choose and decide through free will who we want to be around, who we want to deal with on an everyday basis, who we don't, what we can tolerate, what we can't. These just come into like this just all comes into like us better understanding ourselves. And the more we understand our needs and our wants, then we know how we want people to show up, and we know how we can as well, and for ourselves and for others, and vice versa. So wasn't I singing this song in the last message? You need me. Okay, like some of you guys, hey, maybe these people are realizing this. Like it could have been the other way around. Maybe it started like you did need them, and or vice versa. But I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling like some little bit of. I'm not gonna say I do feel this vibe of like for some of y'all, this is not negative. You know what I'm saying? Like some people really did need y'all in their life, but y'all contract, y'all time is up. You know what I'm saying? It's just whatever you needed to learn from this person, whatever that person needed to learn from you, the time is up. So you guys have to move into forgiveness. You guys have to move on. You know what I'm saying? Or I like to call it new beginnings. Always, create endings create new beginnings. So sometimes something could even phase out or close out. You know what I'm saying? Something can even phase out or close out. And as it phases out and closes out, a new cycle, like 360, like a whole new portal, whole new experience opens up for itself. That is like opposite or completely different, or because if you really do close out that old door, that old cycle, a new one can really open and begin for you that has nothing to do with what just happened. And if it does, it's like the good remnants, the ones you can more prefer to deal with because you didn't went through most of your shit. So don't ever be afraid of ending, because something may be ending, but the way something new may be beginning, it may be for the better. So some of you guys could have even like ended a relationship, broke up with someone truly disconnected, even from family or things you're just always been familiar with. You just always kind of put up with because it's what you've been always tolerating. Shit you even just was tolerating, didn't even know it. A job, a lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Things that didn't make you happy, projections, of who you think you should be and who you can't be, what life you can have and what life you can't have, other people's ideas and thoughts about you. You could have been like living in this box, for them. And it's like, damn, we already live in boxes. You might as well live in a box for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or the way you want to live in the box. So, and I feel like some of these people they're learning the lesson even if it's reluctantly. Or you guys are in the same energy as them and they may not even know it, or you guys may not even know this. The energy is pretty mutual, you know. And so you might be learning, you guys may be in a more space at this is masculine energy, maybe really learning how to be the energy you want to receive. So you don't have to experience this turmoil so much or anything like that. You can like, yeah, shout out to Adili. You can write your own story. Okay. So yeah, things made a fail and been a little crazy tower moments and stuff. But some of you guys are just realizing those tower moments were important. They were necessary. If you didn't have those tower moments, how the fuck would you become into? How would you get to where you're at right now? Like, how would you really become? Are you think your life story journey is just gonna be picture perfect? You're just gonna get to the top of the Capricorn Mountain, your 10th house, everything is just gonna happen magically? Like, no, it's just you gotta go through some things. You gotta grow through some things. So some of you guys, this is actually good because even though it seems a little dark, you having fun. If this is a positivist, you having fun. You're doing what you want to do. You're slaying the demons as you go. Like you know how to be with your like more in that higher self energy. And hey, when it's time to have fun and wild out, you know when to wild out, and it don't get all crazy. You know how to keep things organized, even your emotions. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like okay, this belong here. There's a time and a place for this, and there's a time and a place for that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Slaying that shit. Like when motherfucker try to come bring some energy or some space, bring you back into a space, something you don't belong in, or something that ain't supposed to belong there, or contracts and things getting some getting manipulated. Y'all know how to like, Make sure you stay happy, okay, and that whatever that agreement, arrangement, okay, null and void. Like make sure shit don't you don't just involve yourself in anything or just any random old exchanges and stuff, emotionally, mentally, physically, or whatever. Okay, making sure things are more sacred, so this doesn't bring people. You know where people's mental health are. You know where people's mentality are. You know how they view themselves, how they view others. Like you're getting a better grasp on. Does that match your world, or is that going to bring you anxiety? Does that match your world, or that's going to trigger you even more? Not saying you want to run or you want people to be walking on eggshells around you. We don't want that at all. But who is actually going to keep the peace because they're doing the work with you and they want this happy outcome? They understand the lessons that they've had to learn and how they got here. And who is just bringing and stirring up more shit? Okay, who's really helping and who's really hurting? It is a big lesson collectively for all of us. And some of you guys are getting major clarity in that because you could have thought she was tripping. Could have been a mother figure or a father figure or even somebody close to you guys that made you have to learn this lesson, you know, whether that was positive or negative. But who is your hero? I feel like it's y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it should be. You are your own fucking hero. You know what I'm saying? But there's also, we always got that negative side in us that sometimes it is the villain, that villain era energy where you have to bring it out because other people will just, the world will fucking try you, yo. If you let it. But if you don't let it, then it can't. So I feel like you guys have fucking whatever energy was thrown at you, you completely conquered it type vibe, and that's where you guys get to move on because you know who you are. So it's like people trying to tell you who you are, what you can do and what you can. You just laugh. You guys have learned this lesson. You just laugh, trying to confuse you about what makes you happy. And you chuck this shit in the bud. You tuck this shit up in the bud. You hang this shit up. And some of you guys are just also hanging up, feeling like you always got to be the fucking good guy for people who are literally being fucking the opposite thing to you. Why do you got to be always the good person, someone who's treating you some way? Sometimes you just need to separate yourself. Fucking lead on and carry on. Okay? Carry on because everybody ain't in that phase or that part of their journey with themselves where they want to even be the hero. They're still in the villain era, literally. For them, not just for themselves, like feeling good, but they haven't fully transitioned to the hero era where it's like they can like help other people come into the hero ness or whatever you want to call it, that savior energy within themselves. So nobody got to be playing out martyr energies. You know what I'm saying? And also be the hero. They're just like completely being villains in their villain era and then hurting people and thinking that's like changing the world. Like, no, it's not what we do, it's how we do it, y'all. Okay, so be careful of this, or this is what you guys are being careful of. Okay, I'm gonna pull out some Pokemon cards, a couple more cards for the masculines, and then we'll move on. Maybe you guys know a feminine energy, or there has been a strong feminine energy, or your divine feminine energy could have been really helping you guys get through a lot of this. Because some of you guys seen some things over and over and over and over again play out, and that's just like feelings and emotions. You try to ignore that shit, it's gonna keep popping up until you address it, and you have to sometimes be your own damn tower and be like, I'm not going through that no more. No, you have to say the ultimate no, and some of you guys are learning that right now from our masculines. No, if it's not bringing you happiness. No, if it's not allowing you to really be, look, feel, act like this hero. No, if it's making you have to repeat the same old ass lessons. Okay. No. And sometimes you don't have to say no. You can just show up in a way that people feel it. Okay. So it says obviously prefers hot places. If it gets caught in the rain, steam is said to sprout from the tip of its tail. Okay, I don't know what this is gonna mean to y'all, but this is over this what makes you happy card. This whole okay, so whatever this Pokemon card means for y'all, let it go. Okay, maybe you had a hot head or you was moving a little. You gotta watch yourself. You be real fiery. You know what I'm saying? You could almost got caught up in that villain era a little too much, where it's almost like, damn, you might have been leaving a trail of fucking fire and blowing all kind of shit up. Be careful now. Okay, maybe that was y'all in the past when you was unhurt, when you was unevolved. Okay, yeah, and then at some point you had to get the trainer. Okay, Professor Oak, you had to get your shit right. You had to get your shit right. Okay, you may have, it says discard your hand then draw 7 cards. Yeah, you may have had to completely switch up how you do shit. You had to like you tapped in, y'all. Some of you guys is just getting out of this dark night of the soul, okay? Or you're helping other people get through it and like kind of be like, You can't do that. Or doing this with yourself. Like now you know how to tame yourself. This inner beast, okay? Even if it's you feel like it's little, it does a lot of damage though if you're not in the right space. And it also does a lot of healing if you are. So like learning about your powers is a big thing right now, you guys. And then damn, this basically says Taurus. Tauros. Tauros. Literally, it says when it targets an enemy, it charges furiously while whipping its body with its long tail. Basically, y'all been in this Taurus energy, but you gotta know what to be kind of like, you know, bulldozing over and towering over, and then what you kind of. That's why I was talking about that fear at the beginning of this. Like, what is kind of like, hey, come back down to earth. You know what I'm saying? It's just all sometimes in our head. It's just sometimes all this emotions and things that we're dealing with. But once we process them, these things can't, get us. We get them, type of vibe, like they usually do. So some of you guys are finally going to conquer something too that usually would like stir you up, usually would throw you off, usually would maybe like put y'all in a fucked up mentality, state of being. I'm hearing finances, whatever. Like always just towered you, like always just threw you over and knocked you off your shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Oh, that's crazy. But now you're actually conquering it. You're slaying this, whatever this fucking demon, this bullshit is. Okay. Overall, you guys have the house/buildings card. One, so subconsciously the problem or the issue that you guys are dealing with is house buildings. It says, what does the house or the rooms of the house represent to you? Is it in order or is it a mess? What state are you in? I literally said that, like knowing what space you're operating from, because we don't know what space we're operating from. We could be doing all kind of shit. And this is Aries energy for y'all. So wherever you have Aries energy in your chart, make sure you look at that. Or if you guys are in Aries or dealing with this energy or you need to use this energy, go ahead and use it. Okay, and how you're going to solve it, wow, just by taking action. Get with a Gemini or use Gemini energy. It says take action, or someone is bringing this action orientated energy into your life or making you feel like you need to take action, helping you guys move on, helping you guys not give a fuck about what I said, who you got to fucking cut off, what you got to do to get to where you're supposed to be. Okay, because you're not building. And then I said that building the same old house, okay, because you didn't get over your past. You are going to be building a new fucking house because you're over it now. Somebody's finally getting over something, or you guys are finally getting over a situation, okay? You freed yourself from something, so now it's like something is over with, okay? And sometimes that's all you need. You got to do it internally, and then it unfolds and unravels externally, y'all. So take some form of action without regrets. Explain what is holding you back from taking action and cut it loose. You will get the most immediate results through acting decisively. No maybes. Okay. So you guys need to use this Gemini energy, maybe talk, maybe get more familiar with your surroundings, or there's something going on in your surroundings. There's something you could get out there or do, or people, places, and things you could get around so that you can actually fucking like break out of this energy. Maybe you guys just been in your head, Aries. Like you've been in your fucking head. You've been in your own la fucking world. And it's like that shit is not real. You need to get out of that. That Aries, maybe feeling like you gotta be alone. Go get with some friends. Go get with some people. Go get outside. Go get connected. You see all that little magical shit in the background, okay? Okay, and cut off and disconnect yourself from anything making you feel disconnected. Okay. All right. So let me pull out these therapet cards. Get your mind right before I let y'all. Before I let y'all go for my divine masculine side. I'm not gonna lie, I was seeing some other stuff in here for y'all, but I will let y'all just interpret that on your own time. Yeah. So therapists gave y'all the title card, so y'all need to just completely wipe y'all whole shit, wipe your whole hard drive. Okay, stop downloading dumb shit. Anyways, it says you will survive this. Or maybe you guys start getting to the spirituality realm. You start getting heavy more into your divine masculine true nature. You're getting spiritual. You're still new to this too. You know what I'm saying? And you're learning how to like maybe even break away from what you always known, your past, even the old feminine energy, old masculine energy, the way you thought you were supposed to like just regurgitated as bullshit. You want something different. You know what I'm saying? But to do something different, you gotta think different. You can't keep doing the same shit expecting different results. Literally, okay. And maybe somebody was trying to like use something against y'all, make treat you guys some way, or cut you off from things or whatever. Because I don't know. Maybe they've been more in this action, but they weren't even like, you guys are like on your shit now. You guys are, or you need to know you always been on your shit. You never been disconnected. There's people out there who get you or just like you going through similar fucking things. You're not a fucking alone. You need to talk to people, okay? And you tell people like, hey, I'm having a fucking moment. I need to breathe. I need to go outside, okay? Oh, I'm not feeling good because I realize, guys, you guys don't really talk about what you're processing, your emotions a lot. You weren't allowed to because of the way society was structured. So you guys may be learning how to do that. And I feel like if you also talk to a feminine or talk to feminine energy in your life, or just talk to people who fucking get your feelings, they're not acting like they don't have none. You actually will get more healing out of this, or feel even more free than you realize if you stop trying to process everything all on your own. Or you guys did not have this growing up and you're realizing you do need that. You need outlets, you need friends, you need hobbies, you may be realizing where you were deprived growing up, and like in terms of your even self-development, and this could have stunted your growth, and where you're at versus where you once were is different, but you want to maybe go a little bit further. So when I break all this energy down, it breaks down to four. So it's really that Cancer energy still is still, for my masculines, maybe still lingering around y'all from that Cancer full moon. And you guys may be seeing a lot more now as the Cancer full moon has passed. And so maybe Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to stay there a little bit. If it was bringing you healing, wherever is helping you heal, sometimes you need to be in your shell, okay? Because that's how we can process things to protect ourselves. And then it shows you when you need to come out, okay? But if you be in your shell too much, and the Cancerian too much, and the feminine energy too much, and your emotions too much, you won't know how to like act on when you're supposed to do something or how to go about it. You gotta have the balance. Maybe you guys just didn't see that growing up, and maybe it had a lot to do with the feminine energy in your life, and now that's getting corrected, okay? Like, and I just heard when to be creative, when to act, okay? So it says you will survive this, okay? It says you are a fighter ever onwards. It's your anniversary, somebody's anniversary right now for their relation. They done they maybe you guys are in like a real counterpart, twin flame, divine counterpart. So it's somebody's anniversary, or it's the anniversary of when you some of you guys are just, that's, I did say getting over a heartbreak or a breakup. It's like mentally. And some of you guys, a heartbreak or breakup is the thing that can make you spiritual. Like literally that's the hardest moments in your life make you spiritual. Like that's what you needed. You needed that little Pluto. Okay. So maybe you guys just need to realize that, so you don't be in the Cancer energy too much trying to hold grudges or think it's like something you need to take personal. Like, no, it's just we all go through shit. That's why we learn how to care for each other, because we're all in this big ass world, Capricorn, the world card, together, not alone. No man is an island. No man is a fucking island. Don't fucking play with me. So breathe, relax, okay? Be in your emotional body a little bit more sometimes. Sometimes that's how you can better act and show up. If you just be too logical, or you can't see everything, and sometimes you have to move from that yin space, and then boom, then you go yang mode. Okay, so some of you guys are learning that. And it says you are doing enough. It's going to be okay. Okay. All right, divine masculines, I'm letting y'all go. The divine feminine is like, can y'all hurry up? Because y'all just, I'm sorry. I'm not coming at the divine masculine. I'm just like, y'all, I'm sorry. Divine feminine said, like, don't know what that's about. All right, I might pull out different cards for them though, since I gave y'all all these. I didn't realize until I started pulling it out that y'all might like these, because it's like y'all inner child, or when y'all was dudes growing up with you were little boys. Hey, you might have used Pokemon cards. Like I never even thought about. I didn't even get that far in terms of. I just got the cards, y'all. It's like F it. Oh, this card was just chilling randomly. Ratata. Okay, there could have been a rat, okay, around y'all. It says bites, okay, and you might have killed that shit. It says bites anything when it attacks small and very quick. It is a common sight in many places. So y'all could have killed this energy and activated it too, like a damn Pokemon energy you can always tap into. I don't know, but I had felt something else when that came up. It doesn't have to be bad. This could just be like there's a there's a way to fight. There's a way to like go about certain things sometimes. So hey, some of you guys could have had that type of energy around you, and I'm not gonna say it was good, but it's like you learn how to use. You guys are learning how to even use like that lower self the right way. You know what I'm saying? Shit, make your demons work for you. Shit, slay them and make their ass work for you. Goddamn, the fuck? Make the devil bow down. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? You don't let that shit just take you. Anyways, right, the devil always wants somebody to be sad and insecure and talking shit and doing weird shit. You can't never just be happy somewhere and just be living your best life. Somebody, maybe you guys being in y'all happy place is going to help someone realize just how much they've been not necessarily whatever God they listen to may not be necessarily God. Because if you happy and you just doing what you doing and you know what I don't know, somebody gonna really learn like what they believe in through y'all for my masculines. Okay, so that's kind of cool, interesting. We'll get off that. We'll get off that. All right, divine feminines, y'all didn't rush me here. Now what's up? What's up? Oh, I didn't put the cards away. Conversations. And oh, sweet like okay. Jill Scott. All right, some of you guys need to listen to some Jill Scott. Y'all over here sitting pretty in y'all energy. Oh, y'all got the chariot card. Okay, so y'all out. Y'all didn't dip. I lost my chariot card. It was a ride. We was on a journey. I don't know what to tell y'all. I lost my damn chariot card. I lost the chariot card and the tower card. Interesting, right? All right. Y'all got the 3 of Cups. Okay. So but this felt as soon as I put it out, this felt like partying, going out with your girlfriends, doing some fun with your homies and your girls, like a whole group of y'all, like all y'all just having fun. And you like y'all out in the party in the middle of the room or shit if y'all a performer or some type of artist or something, like being able to celebrate over drinks or celebrate over some type of success. I just heard this is a big part of your success story. This is like divine friendship, like good like friendship that's really meant to like heal you. Yeah. Maybe even help you guys get out of this Page of Cups energy because I used to see this. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like a girl power feminist move energy. It's not that. It's like the way it's supposed to be. Like, I don't know how to explain it. So we'll get into it for my ladies. Let's see what y'all Demon Slayer type messages is with the disturbed friends playing card game. Oh, got a card that fell. Watch this be the tower. Yep, tower. Okay. So I'm just putting that on the top of the deck. So you guys are being the tower maybe right now. Maybe y'all the tower in the divine masculine slide. Y'all are. Look at this. Y'all came in killing shit. Y'all don't give a fuck. What is going on? I mean, I kind of know what's going on, but it's real. Yeah, it's real. Scarfacey vibe. It's real slick. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, y'all are not fucking having it right now. Or there are masculines that y'all might have a lot of support more than y'all think y'all are, like masculine support, or that's what I say, y'all out with y'all friends, y'all got backup, y'all don't gotta worry about is some weird predator dude gonna roll up on y'all can just hang out, have more fun, or y'all are gonna you or your friends or something about your friend group. Oh, I was thinking about that the other day, because I was thinking about some things from my past as well. Your friend group really can determine if you can have like healthy relationships or not. Not just from a masculine, but also from a ladies, because we hear that a lot of times with the masculines, like, oh, you know, well, we don't really hear that. We usually hear it for the feminines, and maybe it's inverted, even if, because I know the guys are listening to y'all side too, our side, but it's like certain friendships can really block your relationship. Really, you know what I'm saying? If a person is not in a certain mentality, I think I was talking about that with the masculines. Like they're not happy for themselves. Like I know the guys, they go through it too. You know, they get influenced, and then they're like, their dudes are like, "Yo, you need to come out," blah blah blah, and then that shit starts. You know what I'm saying? But ladies, you know, y'all, it be the same shit for y'all too. So I think y'all know this. I don't think this is a problem. Yeah, because look how we end off with the winning Page of Cups. This is like the right. This is the way you're supposed to see the Page of Cups. This is good Page of Cups energy. You know, I usually don't like the Page of Cups, but the Page of Cups is actually showing up in a nice. It's so crazy how the energies that usually seem bad are actually. It's like they're being healed, or whatever was bad about it wasn't necessarily bad because of it. It was bad because of other distractions, other distorted energies, other people, placing things. Some of you guys are just getting y'all innocence back. Like, yes, you can have fun. You can go shake your ass, girl, at the club. You ain't no hoe just because you want to go out and step out. Some of you guys could have been in a toxic abuse relationship where you couldn't even like do certain things, or you'd be chastised, bullied, separated, like completely cut off from your fucking friend or your dynamic groups or something. You couldn't even go out and do what you want without having some weird dude, person, place, or thing around you making you feel like you need to just do it the way they want to. Scarface vibes, okay? But I think you guys are healing something. Also, could something be around like your sexual energy as well? Maybe your father womb is kind of healing right now for my ladies, which is good. So you guys feel like you're winning. You feel like the boss as well, even in your sensual energy, even in your sensitivity. This celebration is like you don't feel as vulnerable as you used to, because it's something about you guys' masculine energy. I think that has healed. Is more protective, or you're realizing how you should have been protected, how you should have been like, um, how you should have been protected, how you should have been looked out for. Yeah, okay. With that card at the top of the deck, with the Michael Jackson Thriller, I always see like show them kids. Like I don't know, it's always like some weird energy I see like with that card. It's not bad. It's just like the children of the future type of vibe. Okay, another candle just went out. I had a couple. Yep, I had a couple lit tonight. All right, I feel like I'm supposed to pull this deck for y'all, and I was gonna say I feel like you guys are really in y'all Queen of Cups energy, but you're just trying to figure out who do you give, who do you share? Yeah, who do you share this energy with? This very sensitive, like everybody can. I can't even come up here sometimes and give y'all that like real raw feminine emotional type of vibe, because like people distort it. Like it's been times I wanted to cry doing readings, but I'm not gonna cry because I already know how some people are gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? Not giving them my power, not giving my power away, but just everybody deserves to like see you in your true intimacy. Like some things are supposed to be sacred. Some things you're supposed to keep um not even just private, but like behind closed doors private. Like put a lock on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I feel like for some of my ladies, you guys are just really understanding your value and your worth, just like the masculines were, and like cutting off things. Is you guys is more internal. You know what I'm saying? I thought we were gonna use the other tarot deck, but it's fine. Yeah, you're doing it. You guys are doing it from more of a deeper or internal space. I don't know how I started pulling out another tarot card deck, but it's okay. Okay. You guys have the Wheel of Fortune in and off. Wow, my ear just started ringing like fuck. All right. So, or I can finally hear now. Maybe you guys like whatever was blocked, or you couldn't hear, or you couldn't really see where people are coming from. Like now you can see it literally. You know, you can see like, oh, why did this person move like this with me, or do this, or you're like moving away from things that really just kind of make you have to be live in fear or question like if you can be safe around someone or not, if you could be in this Queen of Cups energy or not. Yeah, and then Beyonce gonna come on with cater to you, even though I know that they that's the vibe. Maybe somebody wants you to cater to them or be all emotional, but like it's like that has to come naturally, you know, like that's not something you could force out of any woman. Just like a man, you can't force a man to do something he's not gonna do that he don't want to do. You can't force out of a woman like intimacy and like deep connection love. If she doesn't feel safe and comfortable enough, she's just not. And if you don't know how to cater to her needs as well too, that's what they should have had. Cater to you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, then she can't really show up the way you want to, because she's not being catered to. Like I don't know. I just heard, how do you think a woman feels when she's pregnant? Like, she's not trying to feel like she gotta fucking do everything while she trying to birth this damn baby. She's trying to fucking, she need people around her who deeply understand her, like doctors and shit, or her loving partner or family. Okay, otherwise they're not gonna get her psyche while she's over here fucking birthing a damn, okay, damn divine fucking thriller, like, you know what I'm saying? Some damn powerful ass baby or some shit. You gotta just know what's needed. You gotta be on guard. You gotta be ready. Okay, so some of you guys, maybe you guys are just thinking about the type of guy or you want to have, or your man, something he could be changing or something like that. Like right before your eyes, like really learning how to cater to you, which is making you want to cater more to him. You know, show him more of that. uh or there could even be somebody new coming into your life that you'll be able to like go the distance with. You'll be able to actually like more deeply connect with, or show them this other side of you, like not be so guarded, not be so defensive, not be so angry, you know what I'm saying, or upset, or like punishing him for things guys in the past did to you. Some of you guys are also healing something with your father's wound. That's what I really keep getting. Okay, like really understanding what, maybe even for you, what a man really looks like, or something around that. Or maybe you feel disconnected and you wish you had more homegirls, or there's something about your friends and your dad or something like that. Or maybe even the females you attract, you're realizing something about that with your masculine energy, um and your father or something like that, or some type of karma or some type of weird energy could be clearing out. Maybe you felt like you couldn't have successful friendships or relationships, but I think it's because you guys are conquering some type of masculine energy that you've been used to, and it could have been from your father figure or something like that, or vice versa. You know, y'all are slaying some way you used to show up in your dynamics with your homegirls or something, so that you can have more prosperous relationships. Like, also in a weird way, not being defensive to your homegirls who got cycles and periods and mother nature issues just like you, and rhythms and emotions. Like connecting with women that are more like you, connecting with women that are gonna help you grow and not like push you to the edge. All my friends are dead. I don't know why I just thought about that. Like, not put you in that type of energy where you have to like, you even feel like you gotta compete and compare and do all that other shit. Like women who really know who they are. But this may be a little upsetting, maybe to some women that you guys are used to in your life. It could be a mother figure for some. Maybe some of you guys are really getting. You're about to move away from a mother figure, and this may hurt, or this may be hard. Maybe two will make your own family, or you know, but you're just gonna do what you want to do. Or you could always see your mom go with a certain type of guy or friend group, and you're gonna be leaving that, like, and deciding for yourself, like, what makes you happy, what relationships do you see your act do can you see yourself actually thriving in. Okay, and yeah, what makes you, yeah, basically like that same energy for the masculines is kind of sliding over here. It's like, what is going to allow you to really stay connected, stay in that deeply sensitive place, but also feel like powerful at the same time. It's like you guys are coming to this place where you are truly powerful. You know yourself now, just like the masculine. So even if you're a dude or a woman watching these videos from the divine masculine and feminine side, once again, we have all these energies in us. So it don't matter if you're LGBTQT community or anything. Like, you just want to keep it balanced. And I think that's what's happening. You guys have balanced it out. And now these Wheel of Fortune, maybe things you didn't expect are happening. Maybe you're going to get a guy who even could be around a whole bunch of females and still hold it down, respect you. Like, or vice versa to you with dudes for y'all message. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have a girl who you can trust. Like, she can go out and hang out, but she ain't with no other guy. Like, insecurities or weird ass shit that make people were trying to make y'all be in cycles with them and be insecure about, that shit is dying. Or you grew up and saw that and almost played that same energy out, or whatever. Like, you guys are slaying these demons, you know what I'm saying? People who are insecure, who try to break up people relationships and shit because they're fucking happy with somebody. You know, y'all are just conquering this energy. Y'all are the big boss now. Y'all get to tell, y'all get to say when they got down, when something's gonna happen or what not. And I just heard principles, morals, values. Like, you're getting these things in alignment, or you're just realizing like who is actually in alignment with that like your same principles, morals, values that you have, and maybe something about your relationship life could really be changing for my ladies. So let me see what y'all little stories to share card is. And maybe you guys thought like you were all alone, and then something happens where you might go out somewhere or do something, or you guys are going to get more community support. You're realizing how much more of a bigger community you are a part of, or there could have even been some weird force or energy trying to keep people like Eight of Cups tower, like keep people separate, keep people feeling like they can't trust this person, like they gotta live in fear with this person, they gotta, but this person's cool, or this person, like, nah, people are gonna be able to really sense like who they're really deeply connected with and is real and is safe and is dope versus who they're not. So you'll be getting also with a cool soul group or creating your own soul group right now, and it's gonna be really like great for you. Okay, for my ladies as well. Or you guys are kind of going to activate these soul groups, these like communities around you and stuff like that. Like, because you women know when there's no connection, like when something's missing. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, even if we don't know how to put a word on it, we can feel it when we're in our emotions. There's just certain things we can sense, we can feel, but we're not allowed to be in them because somebody doesn't want us to feel how we truly should be feeling about a situation or whatever, even for the better, even if they feel like it's negative or vice versa or whatever, then we can't really get to like the bottom of things and like really heal stuff because we're not allowing ourselves to feel it out. You know what I'm saying? So these card people, I mean, this first side, we got what is the most beautiful gift you ever received? Maybe somebody's gonna give you guys a gift. Maybe you guys never really been given anything like that. You know, you've always been the one doing it for yourself, and you may have felt like you was in overdrive. Also, feel like if this is financially, you guys are gonna finally be able to like put yourself in a position where you can operate more of this Queen of Cups and have more support and not have to work so much, or you'll be getting a car. I did say that, didn't I say that? Some of you guys are gonna finally get a car, or get some type of way, a better vehicle to make means or to be able to gift yourself, do things for yourself or someone else as well, so he can do more for you, or someone's gonna put themselves in more of like a boss position. Yeah, and it's gonna be like, is this a thriller? It's gonna be like when you do it, it's gonna be a little scary. Maybe people are like scared of you guys going into this powerhouse woman type energy. They just are used to you like being in this old Page of Cupsy energy and looking like you don't know your value, looking like you are just whack or in lack or basic or something about that too. Like the good girls, you guys are winning. Okay, so just keep on winning, girl. Like it's obvious. We're not even gonna talk about soft girl season. Like some of us, we've been in our soft girl element. Y'all just been abusing and taking advantage of that shit, okay? So and trying to put us in fucking villain era. We're good. Okay, we'll stay over here. So what is the most beautiful gift you ever received? I just heard you guys are the most beautiful gift someone else received, or vice versa, or just how you feel about someone else as well. Or just how you will feel. Some of you guys are stepping into like adult womanhood, like where you thinking about kids and shit, girl. I feel it. Or you have kids and you're like realizing how much of a good mom you really are, especially in these dying crazy times. If you've been holding it down, girl, congratulations to you. Yes, go have fun. Go the fuck out. Do something nice for yourself. I don't give a fuck what anybody talking about making you feel like you better go out. You better go do your thing. Okay, that reminded me of that video I posted. I was like, I'm in love with myself, or I'm in love with who I am. Yeah, y'all need to go celebrate how far y'all come. But it says, what age do you want to be forever? Go back to that age and go be that right now. Yeah, y'all are that age already. Don't think that you're not just because you're in this human body. You ain't no human, okay? You ain't no fucking human. The fuck, Eight of Cups. Y'all leaving like a whole plane of existence that you used to like operating in timeline. You timeline jumping like you really like. It's almost like because you guys moved in a certain maybe integrity or way, or you was moving from this childlike place, but you weren't being childish. You were embracing the phases. You were embracing your psych. I was talking about the cycle menstrual shit. Like you were embracing how you're connected. It's like helping you guys like. I just heard Tim Burton, your age backwards. Okay, you getting younger and shit. It's helping you process and like stay in the flow, even when times is hard, even when it's like death and real life shit happens, and it's like you guys don't. A lot of my feminines, you just realizing like how much you maybe did lose with someone, or you had to leave. Maybe why it was so hard for you to leave someone is because you did emotionally, mentally, like your own way. Emotion, you put so much into something, and it's like time for you guys to just It's time for you guys to free yourselves. It could have even been some trauma that was really keeping y'all like out of y'all element, like not allowing you to be in this youthful space. And you're finally leaving it. You're finally conquering this traumatic state of being, or your childhood trauma, or an addiction, a habit, something that made you maybe even fear aging or something. Maybe you guys are killing that fear, the fear of aging, the fear of getting older. Like you're starting to come into your womanhood, so you can help other young women who are growing up trying to figure out stuff. Like you're understanding like why people act the way they do because of the phase or because of the part of their journey they're at, or just womanhood. All right, so this is kind of interesting. Yeah, you're understanding the cycles with that Wheel of Fortune. In the card you guys have on this one, it says, if you could travel through time, what advice would you give yourself as a child? Literally, it's like you guys are getting this opportunity to do it with other people who maybe are experiencing this type of energy, this Page of Cups in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? Or just starting to come into their womanhood, come into what they have to offer to the world, come into like this. Or you guys have a daughter or whoever who's just growing up, just getting her cycle, or a sister or a friend. If you a dude watching, and like you might be trying to figure out what's up with your sister, and your sister's like going through shit. She's like trying to figure herself out. Or y'all maybe didn't have that support growing up or something, or to really be a young woman, and you're healing whatever happened to yourself as a child. You're going back and doing that shadow work, okay? This is powerful. It's helping you guys in real time, in real life, heal other things so that you can show up the way you're supposed to. Maybe like this boss. It's helping you slay some demons, okay, y'all? Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, you time traveling a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, you guys have a love message, okay? Soulmates. Yeah, you tapping in more with your soul family, your soulmates and shit, and getting out of all that other shit. Yeah, feminines, because y'all was feeling like y'all was being put in this possession energy, like y'all was somebody's possession, or just how this is what a lot of you guys are healing. Maybe even this like a possessive nature for some of those people who've been in this sort of feminine energy, or you're just realizing a difference that you're not this in this type of energy towards anyone, or you're not trying to put that vibe on anyone, and like maybe somebody was doing this to you, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck? I'm not anybody's property. You know what I'm saying? It says, do you need to redefine what you value? What is the cost of your loss? What are some changes that are causing you to feel undervalued? Okay. Or somebody maybe, I just heard guilt, shame, was maybe trying to guilt or shame you guys for leaving, for walking away. Okay. So a lot of my feminines, you'll be able to battle that out. Or even if you're a dude watching your feminine side, don't let them tug on your feminine side and make you feel like a possession. You're nobody's fucking possession. You're your own person. You can do what the fuck you want to do, go where you want to be where you want to be. You are free. Freedom is your birthright. Freedom is my birthright. The book. Okay. So you guys are connecting with that magical energy, or when you get more in that magical energy, it's gonna help you free yourself or find a way like right up out of this situation. Or maybe it was a connection, maybe it was just some energy, going back and forth with someone else, or like on a mental level, mental rapport, or you need to build more mental rapport or emotional rapport so you can feel safe enough to know who to connect with, so you guys don't keep creating these type of possessive type vibes or people around you who, maybe you guys are also learning your energy. That's what I was talking about with that damn Queen of Cups, learning your energy, realizing everybody can't. Some people don't know how to protect. They are very possessive. It's not protection, it's possessive. Literally, I said that. Like, you can't even go to the club, you can't even go out and just receive the gift that you are, be this gift that you are, without somebody trying to do that. Now you can actually go out and do what you want. Maybe that like dark, distorted masculine, that whatever type of masculine energy, even in females that used to disrespect you or didn't allow you to feel safe, you're conquering these things. You're leaving these people, places, and things, and it's like it's killing them. They're fucking just admitting it's over. Okay. Magic 38. Okay, maybe you guys are just too freaking magical. You have too much greatness too, even as a woman. Like you have something you're supposed to achieve or do, or maybe even somebody you're supposed to be that no third party circumstance can get in the way. And even if you don't have a huge purpose, if you're meant to be with somebody, nobody can get in the way of that. But also, just what you're meant to do, your path, your life purpose. Nobody can cage you. You're nobody's bitch. like that, you know what I'm saying? Like you could be, that's, you know, that's my girl or whatever, but you ain't nobody like somebody could just treat you like dog you out and stuff. like like you, like they get to tell you when to come inside, when to go out, curfew. Nah, that's some GMO beta male stuff. Be wary of them. They fake tough. They fake tough. Okay, maybe some GMO dudes is trying to come back Mercury retrograde style. Y'all motherfucking was like, I'm good. I'm Queen of Cups. You left them situations right in their face. You didn't have no time. He's like, I'm over here being ageless and beautiful, easy breezy cover girl while I change the world and slay these demons. Goodbye. Okay, goodbye. I forgot who used to say that. It says shift your focus to a positive view. We're all interconnected, linked by a magic thread. Believe in yourself. You have magic in you. All right. You have magic in you, friends. So, divine feminines, y'all are really stepping into your magic, looking at your past, maybe changing up your future, changing your fortune. Maybe somebody tried to change our fortune, but it was already like written in your heart, written in the stars before you even got here. It's written in your fucking birth chart. They can't change what's meant for you. They can't change your fortune. Your fortune is your fortune. The fuck? Or are you helping somebody tap into their fortune so they stop trying to change yours? The fuck? Like, help them maybe learn about their birth chart or their journey, their path through just being on yours. And it's helping them, like, get back on track, be the boss, maybe tap in more to the softer, feminine side of themselves, or heal some element around themselves that maybe felt damaged or felt like they needed to, like, try to take control, power control over shit they shouldn't even be trying to, you know? It's not affecting them, or something around that is healing for y'all. So let me see y'all therapist cards. But I think a lot of things could have just been like all over the place. But just, it's okay. You guys are creative beings, woman energy. So it's like you guys are gonna, in a weird way, y'all healing right now will actually heal things. So the more the divine feminine energy is getting, maybe that's why y'all was like, come on, come on. Like maybe y'all understand that. Like the more y'all can, the faster y'all can heal, the faster things can move too. But it has to be like both sides. Both parties have to want to heal though. So maybe you guys are just realizing where it's just some things you can't change. You could be grieving over someone, grieving over a loss too. And realizing like some people, places, and things like you can't change. You have to leave. You have to let it go. So things can't even move. So things can't even um move along. Like the energy can transmute itself and be used for a greater purpose. Like you can fucking move on. Maybe you guys just been struggling moving on from people, but it could also be because they was trying to do weird juju energy on you, so you don't fucking, so that you don't move on because they know your energy. They want to keep you in these cycles so they could continue to have power control over you, keep you dumb, keep you docile, keep you out of your creative, feminine, happy, celebratory, protected, feeling good, feeling great, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl energy. The fuck, who the fuck don't want to be in that good ass vibe? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But I didn't watch Tyra's video. Never mind. I don't know how that went, how the end of that show went. But I should one day go watch the whole season, like all the seasons, and figure out what was the whole drama or shit about. Every time there's drama, I just end up disappearing. I never know what's really going on because I'm not in that space. So yeah, I kind of get it, but I don't get it. It just makes no sense to me. Like it's unuseful. It says, look at everything you have survived so far. You were defeated. You weren't defeated then. You won't be defeated now. And not that it's not sometimes useful to know what the fuck people be doing behind people's backs to each other, but so you can watch your back. But I mean, more like if you're really meant to know something, you will just know it. You will find it out naturally. Yeah, it'll happen in a magical, beautiful way. So you can be free. Your ass can be free from that ass. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like when we try to force shit or like that was like that distorted from me. That's what creates like that 3 cups, third party drama, gossipy energy, messy energy. Like y'all are getting out of that, or y'all are just realizing who is bringing that to your life. These distorted feminine energies, or it's just like some type of thing happening where y'all true power energy, y'all possess who y'all are is being shown, and these distorted possessed energy, even energies that wanted you guys to stay here, so you stay in the drama, so you could create chaos, so you could create power, so you could put your energy in the wrong place. Okay, so you could be in the wrong space, so you can't be in the right place and the right things. You're getting away from that shit, so you can go be a magical bitch. You know what I'm saying? For somebody and for yourself first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? But it says, look at everything you have survived so far. You weren't defeated then. You won't be defeated now. It says self care the crap out of life, and you'll get through okay. And it says, with every challenge you meet, you gain experience. Every day you are leveling up. And shout out to solar systems. Okay. So level up for my divine feminines. Take you guys time, okay, because you guys all might be going to a new phase. Maybe you guys are even understanding, like, you may have some PTSD, complex PTSD, things that you're working on, triggers and stuff, but it's more like internal, and realizing, like, okay, you need the room, you need the space. Even from masculine, you guys might be learning that from the feminine so that you can heal. The feminines, you might be creating a space, a room, getting a chance to move, getting a chance to get out of something, being free from something, so that you can heal and you can start to, like, really start to even maybe embrace it. You guys have already done the shadow work or whatever to get to where you want to be at. It's going to help you guys now be able to, like, be in the change, and also help keep things changing and whatnot, and not stay stagnant and not stay stuck and not stay sad, or not be bitter and not be jaded. Don't be jaded. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck, like that vibe. Like, really be just embracing the path. Embracing. Is it fall? Is it winter? Is it summer right now? Is it spring right now in your life? Embrace where you are in your phase, and maybe even help other people who may not really get that, or maybe even get a little bit more spiritual, so they can honor their own unique journey and path, and not kind of like attach themselves or try to possess you because of your energy helping them or guiding them. Like, some other rooms could have been healing, like, around attachment and stuff, like helping other men, women around you guys. By helping yourself is helping them, like, get more in tune with themselves and how they feel, their mood, their needs and wants, their why they move and act the way they do, and, like, maybe not be so lost in the sauce of their own emotions, their la la land world. And it's like, y'all healing is healing, like, the world basically right now. So I know it may feel like, oh, but divine feminine, just be extra if that's what you gotta be right now. But keep the balance, and that's by keeping the balance with yourself. AK, you know when you're doing a little too much as well, but you know when, like, you kind of have to. Like, you don't know when the fucking what weather is gonna be. You don't know if it's gonna rain. You don't know if it's gonna be snow. You don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Might even be a season and it does the opposite. So just do what you guys gotta do to weather these storms, and but kind of own it at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And the right man, woman, job, whatever opportunities you guys have coming for you guys are going to actually help you guys embrace this magical side of yourself. So you don't have to feel so caged in or feel like you're crazy or something. No, you can actually truly feel magic and allow release this magic, because it says we're all interconnected, linked by a magic thread. Believe in yourself. You have magic in you. It'll help other people realize how magical they are, and shift also in that positive view, because that's what you guys are in. All right, so fuck what you lost. You can get it in a new form, and I don't really have any more messages for anyone. I kind of do want to pull out a few more cards if I can. Let me just see. I want to pull out some of these cards from this goddess deck, and I might be able to. Yeah, call Tyrone. Some of y'all are telling somebody call Tyrone. Yeah, with that 8 of Cups. But this will be for everybody. Erica Badu gonna come on. It says release judgments about yourself and others. This is for everyone. Compassion, release judgments about yourself and others, and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Everybody collectively needs to do this. Okay, you guys, we all gotta do this. We all gotta have compassion. No. But you want to connect, so you can do what you want to do and feel connected though. Okay, so don't say be like, oh my god, really, this is dope. Fuck yes, this is what we need. It says express yourself through creative activities. Well, the right people will be connecting. The wrong people who need to call Tyrone will be having to call Tyrone at this time. The arts, express yourself through creative activities, or make sure you're around people who allow you to embrace your creativities, or this is what you guys have created for yourself, a space where you can do this. All right, where you can feel compassionate, where you can really, like, heal at that lotus flower energy is coming out. Maybe you guys have been doing a lot of yoni work, like healing your yoni, your womb. Okay, which is helping you guys be more creative and also manifest more too as well. Or you could be doing more sacred work for my guys, like trusting your gut feeling, which is helping you also manifest, be more creative, and also attract the right community that is compassionate as well, or vice versa. Ladies, help you be more compassionate, be more creative. It says your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. And if you're already in a relationship, it's just activating this energy on a deeper level. Or some of you guys could have just been going through a lot of shadow work with your partner, and it could have been annoying. But overall, you guys can transmute this energy. Well, this is how the cards look. You can transmute this energy into something creative and something that can help you guys both be independent. Y'all both need to learn how to transmute y'all energy a little bit better. That's all that's happening. Unconditional love. It says love yourself, others in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. Okay. I'ma tell you the truth. This card fell out too. Transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great miracles and everything else you want, and money, love, all that dope stuff. Okay. Self-care, the crap out of life is sticking out real crazy. And let's pull these chakra clearing cards, and then we're gonna go. So for everyone, we'll see real quick. I don't know what these messages will mean for y'all. Only you guys will. So just take it as it is. It says, "Get grounded. Those who make you feel get ground get a, oh I said get grounded. So some of you guys need to get grounded." It says, "Get around those who make you feel safe, or go to a safe place." So that's your immediate message right now. You need to do that for everyone needs to do that for their like root chakra to feel straight, so you can all feel grounded. It says, "Don't think, feel where they're coming from." So in love matters, we all need to do that, or with our sacra, move from that place. I think I was just saying that. All right. And then it says, "Expect great things to come to you." Solar plexus vibes. A lot of you guys are taking your power back right now. That's probably why you're just feeling so much craziness, but it's helping you get with the people who gonna embrace you being that powerful ass dude or bitch. So just let the people who go who don't like you being in that powerful position, because clearly they were taking power and control in some way. If you know what I'm saying, like it's not really hurting you, it's hurting them because they can't. But if they're for you, they'll let you be powerful just the way you is. But you gotta also let them be just as powerful as they are too. Respect the game both ways. It says, "You are rich and wealthy and abundant." And if you don't feel that respect both ways, like genuinely, truly, then don't even put yourself in that type of dynamic circumstance. Like just let it kind of close itself out. Let it show itself what you were supposed to learn from that, and let it go. Move on and boss up and be powerful with or without that person. It says, "You are amazing. Don't let anyone tell you different, right? Or don't let nobody take y'all fucking power." All right, that's kind of like my throat chakra card because I didn't really have a other thing. But the other card, "You are rich, wealthy, and abundant." Maybe they didn't want y'all to see that. I said it again. You are rich, wealthy, and abundant. This is like money, what you care about. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. That heart chakra vibe, what you love. It says, "Don't take it personal. It's not about you." So a lot of you guys on your third eye, or just if you're worried about anything, or you need a quick little, real, real message to the head, right to the straight to the head type vibe. You need the hard pill to swallow. Don't take it personal. It's not about you. And it says, "Fear nothing or fear no thing." And I said this in the previous reading. Okay, so I'm letting y'all go. That is y'all reading. And yeah, I don't really have anything else I want to pull. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Love you. Bye.